All right, I'm going to start with the national game. Week 6, Cowboys at Cardinals. I love this one because it's a full-on fantasy-gasm with all the players in this game. If you're having your fantasy draft this weekend, there's about 12 players in these two teams who will be drafted. And here's my favorite thing, one of my favorite fantasy football traditions, the Monday night comeback. This is a Monday night game. This is a game you go in fantasy, you're down 60 in your matchup. You're down 60 points. The guy you're playing is talking all kinds of bleep to you, but you go, I got Kyler, Zeke, CeeDee Lamb, and Cardinals kicker Zane Gonzalez. I got 60 points in me. You staged the incredible comeback. Cardinals, are they for real? Dallas, if they lose, they get crushed. Huge stakes, huge fantasy fun on a Monday night. Week 6, Cardinals at Cowboys.
I love it. I'm going to go right after you. And Nate, I might need you to be a little hype man for this one because this one initially does not jump off the page, but it is the Browns and the Bengals. It's week 2. I'm going to call it the Burleson special, the Burleson Bowl of 2020. I almost got Nate to say that he likes the Bengals maybe the most in that division. He was bordering. They're doing their thing, and they've got Joe Burrow. Don't be mistaken by these matchups in the past several years. No, no, no. This is the birth of a new rivalry between two former Heisman winners. Baker Mayfield versus Joe Burrow. I love, just like Nate does, the direction that both of these teams are headed in. I think this game's going to be really fun. There's talent on both sides, especially on offense. So I'm really looking forward to Bengals at Browns week 2. Nate, you with me?
No doubt about it. I believe these guys are trying to shake up the AFC North and the running backs for those squads. Woo! Can't wait to see that matchup. But I got another one that's going to be big. Week 17. We're talking Seahawks at 49ers. Yeah. Playoff implications, everything on the line, just like last season. Y'all remember that game last year where the 49ers were at the Seahawks Sunday Night Football? Everything. It was winner take all, and it came down to the final play. And the Seahawks tried to throw that ball to Hollister, and here it is. You got Russell Wilson trying to make something happen.
Give me Dre Green.
He does. But and here it is. This was just short enough. Remember we saw Marshawn Lynch come in the game for a second? We said, oh, are we going to see a repeat of the Super Bowl game? There was so much going on. We were at the edge of our seats. This game flags were thrown. Guys were getting into it. We were sitting here looking, trying to figure out if they make this play, then this could change everything. But they didn't. They didn't. This was one of the best games of the year.
One more play.
49ers
Here it is.
Here it is. Hey, that wasn't it either.
No, let's see the final play.
This is the play right here. Boom.
Yep.
And there it is. Hollister stuck at the goal line. And listen, as much as I can appreciate
we have some series here.
rivalry. You ain't lying. Listen, as much as I can appreciate that interdivision rivalry, I love the fact that we know this game is going to come down to playoff implications. So this is going to be one of the best games. Dangerous, Bobby Wagner, DK Metcalf, Bosa Constrictor, Jimmy Garoppolo, the host of running backs, Kyle Shanahan, Pete Carroll. This will be one of the best games of the year.
Next time we want to reference that game, just have a great Dre Greenlaw play, and then that's it. We don't need to see the 14 plays that led to it because that we're excited I disagree. for. We know it's coming. Let's go. Let's go to number 4. Chiefs at the Ravens. There's two faces in the league right now, if you ask me. It's Lamar Jackson and it's Patrick Mahomes. And I appreciate Deshaun Watson and Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, but it's a futures game right now. And if we see these two guys going at it in week 3 on Monday Night Football, I cannot wait for it. I'll let a little secret in here. The NFL, all the broadcast partners put in their dibs for what games they want. And there's a big summit meeting. ESPN said our number 1 game is going to be Kansas City, Baltimore. We would love to see that on Monday Night Football. It made news that ESPN was given this game over CBS, which is also an AFC partner. So to me, this is the game that all the networks wanted. It's the game that we, the fans, want. And there's a revenge factor here. Lamar Jackson's never beaten the Chiefs. He's 0-2 in his career. Let's see if he can get one. This one's at home. Remember, it's the MVP versus Super Bowl MVP, and it's on Monday night. I can't wait for it. Week 3, let's go.
That's the one.
Week 3, let's go. We feel like next Thursday for the opener of the season is Christmas. But I want to talk about actual Christmas, December 25th.
Vikings at Saints again? Woo! Here we go. Return to the scene of the playoffs. Kirk Cousins versus Drew Brees in the Superdome. Will there be fans in the Dome? I hope so, but I don't know. I know there was Cousins to Thielen and Cousins to Rudolph. Did he push off? Absolutely. Was it called? No. And guys, this is again Christmas, massive playoff implications on either side. Whoever wins this game, there'll be Santa hats in the post-game interview. There'll be elves on a shelf. This was what Kirk Cousins was the biggest win of his life. It was one of the greatest disappointments for Saints fans. And either of these teams, guys, are absolutely stacked. So late in the season gets big. Christmas Day, the rematch in the Superdome. Vikings at Saints. # here for it.
Huge NFL fans in the UK and Ireland watching today on the launch of Sky Sports NFL. We see you, and we're going to need you to take off on Thanksgiving. We know it's not. It's an American holiday. We get it. But there's a game that is number 2 on this list, a rivalry from the olden days. I'm going to go Ravens-Steelers here, guys. It's in Pittsburgh. It's Week 12, and it's on Thanksgiving. I'm so here for this. We've got bright lights. We've got Tafoya. We've got NBC. And we've never seen Lamar Jackson up against Big Ben. A couple of months ago on this very show, I heard hosts say that this is not a rivalry anymore, that this isn't a thing. Oh, I have doubts about that. This is a thing, and this game, this late in the season, is going to have implications in the division race. It's a rivalry. We're going to see how heated and awesome that rivalry is as you are on your 9th plate of Grandma's mashed potatoes. Oh, that sounds really good.
Okay. Mashed potatoes.
Number 1.
All right, well, let me pour on some gravy with this last game. Guys, this is Week 6, and this is exciting. We got Packers at Bucks. Oh, man, there's just something nostalgic about watching 2 of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, even at this point in their career, face off against each other. I don't think we realize that we have only seen these guys match up twice. Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady. Twice. And each quarterback has won a game. And I get it, you might be saying, there's a lot of young quarterbacks I'd rather watch. But wasn't it fun to see Carmelo and LeBron in the bubble? Like, there's just something great about seeing greatness at this point in their career, and they're going to give us something special. You got 2 teams that have added pieces. Packers did it in the draft. A lot of criticism. The Bucks have done it all offseason, including more recently with Leonard Fournette. We got Mr. Discount Double Check versus a guy who took discounts his whole career to help out his squad. This is going to be a great game, and it's early enough in the season where it's going to be just a little bit of a sample size of what we could possibly see in the playoffs.
I love it. I love it. And Green Bay, Tampa Bay, those used to be division rivals. There's great history between those 2 franchises as well. Let's see our top 7. I know that Twitter is going to have an opinion on this one, but we go from bottom to top. Cardinals at Cowboys, Bengals at Browns, Seahawks at Niners, Chiefs at Ravens, Vikings Saints, Ravens Steelers. And the number 1 game on our list that we are most excited for, Rodgers versus Brady, Part 3. Packers at Buccaneers, Week 6.